Hello, and
Hi.
welcome back to Just Brisket, Karen. Since we forget in every single episode, I'm Eliza.
I'm Camille, and
There we
we're
go.
eating brisket.
Are we? No.
No, we're not.
I've never had brisket. We've been through this.
Yeah, I don't like brisket.
It's just our branding.
So sorry.
It's fine. It's President's Day. Well, it's not, but
It's almost
President's Day. If
So
you're listening to this, the day it comes out.
Happy birthday to every president.
Ever. Happy birthday to everyone who was born on, when is this coming out?
The 17th.
The 17th. Happy birthday to all of our
Happy
February
birthday.
17th babies, and to every president also.
Like George Washington.
And
Wasn't he one of the ones? Abraham
Literally
Lincoln?
couldn't tell you. I don't know. All those
Somebody
big
was
men.
born on President's Day.
So happy birthday, President. Happy thank you, President.
What?
President. So anyways, today we want to jump in. We've both been separately watching TV shows. I'll let you get into yours, and then I'll get into mine.
Awesome.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
that's enough of that.
Oh
So
my God.
I think last Friday, we're recording this on a Saturday, but last Friday wait. I'm sorry, I fully spaced what I was saying. Last Friday, I started watching this show, You, on Netflix. I think it's a Netflix original.
I think it's also a Netflix original.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. It's about this guy that, like, becomes obsessed with this girl and then, like, stalks her, and it's creepy. But I
Spooky.
finished it all, like, 2 days ago or something, so I watched it all, like, in less than a week. And
Yeah,
it
there's
was
like 10
so
episodes,
good.
isn't there?
There's 10 episodes, and they're each, like, 45 minutes long-ish.
That's pretty reasonable.
So, yeah, that's pretty reasonable.
That sounds
And,
good.
Yeah, it's super interesting and a little bit spooky.
A little bit oaky. Spooky. We actually talked about You, like, very, very briefly in hashtag JBK stands. Do you remember that? We were talking about how teenage girls, like, stan, like, serial killers.
Oh, yeah.
And stuff like that. Yeah. And so we were like, oh, yeah, like, that show You, blah, 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 blah. And now you watch it.
Now
so
I
that's
watched
exciting.
it. He is pretty cute, but also that does not mean
That
that I
doesn't mean-
forgive him for stalking that woman and doing other things that I will not say because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But he does some nasty junk.
Oh, dear. I didn't know that.
I mean, not like nasty, but like not nice.
Do you hear that? Those are my knuckles hitting together.
Stop doing that.
That kind of hurts. Okay. No, that sounds good.
What have you been watching, Eliza?
I've been watching Fargo, the TV show, not to be confused with the Coen Brothers movie that came out in the 90s. This is the TV show with Martin Freeman and Billy Bob Thornton. Hate that name. Love the
that
actor. And
Billy
Colin
Bob.
Hanks. And Joey King and Atticus Mitchell and like everyone's in
Atticus
it.
Mitchell.
He's in like 3 episodes, but it's still oh my
Fargo.
gosh. Fargo. Oh yeah, they all talk with the Minnesota accent and it is so good. No, it's absolutely excellent. You don't have to, or you don't need to watch the movie Fargo to understand the TV show, but I would recommend that if you are going to start the show and you haven't seen the movie, I would see the movie just to kind of like not to understand the plot, but to understand the, like, reasoning.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? I would just watch the movie. Also, it's an excellent movie, so why not watch it?
Yeah.
The TV show, it's basically, there's, I don't know how to describe it without, like, spoiling it. A murder or two. And they're basically... Some people are trying to conceal themselves and some people are trying to solve it. And it's just like, it's fantastic.
Interesting.
It's on Hulu.
Ooh, it is?
I'm pretty sure it's, what's up?
I didn't know it was on
Oh, it's on Hulu. It has 3 seasons on Hulu, but I'm pretty sure they're making the 4th. I'm pretty sure FX, like, makes it. It's
How
fantastic.
long are the seasons, like?
about 10 episodes, I'd say. Something around there. Probably, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
probably
but
like
those
10
episodes are long, right?
They are pretty lengthy.
Yeah.
They're like, well, the first episode was 70 minutes, but that's just because that was the, like, first episode.
Yeah.
Usually they're, like, 50 minutes
Oh, okay. That's
around
not
there,
too
so
bad.
it's not too bad. But it's very good. It's definitely a little bit on the, like, gory side. I don't want to say gory, but, like, violent side. So if
Yeah.
you're not a violent loving person, I'm not a violent loving person, but if you're squeamish, I wouldn't watch it. What are some of your favorite TV shows?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking to the people.
To
You're
our
like,
audience.
Comment
Okay,
down
guys,
below.
Comment down below. What is your favorite TV show? No, but what is, like, I would do different categories. So, like, what's your
Yeah.
favorite, like, guilty pleasure, like, crappy TV show, and then, like, your favorite, like, good TV show?
Oh, man. Well, I'm a big fan of children's shows
Love
still.
that.
Like, I'll watch Johnny Test
Love
to this
that.
day. I love that show.
Love that.
Phineas and Ferb is, like, my favorite show of all time, but they
Love.
took it off of Netflix.
We
so-
have, oh, I didn't know they took it off of Netflix.
Yeah, they did, like, in June. I
Our
cried.
plants. We have 3 plants. One of them is named Pierre, which we could argue is after Perry the platypus.
Yeah, he's a little
the French
bonsai
version.
tree.
And then we have 2 different
Succulents.
types of succulents. I
Yeah.
don't really know. Named Candace and Jeremy, and we're looking at them now.
Eliza painted little pots for them with Jeremy and Candace's faces.
Yeah.
And they're so cute.
They are very cute. I'm very pleased with the way they came out, and they look so cute in their little pots.
I
It's
know.
adorable.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, oh my gosh, I used to love Phineas and Ferb. I know, like, all the songs.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my gosh, I used to play, there was this game on, like, Disney.com or whatever. Do you remember playing those?
Yeah.
And one of them was when the movie, like, Across the Second Dimension or something
Phineas
like
and Ferb across the second dimension.
Yes, that one.
That one was weird.
Yeah, that was definitely a little quirky. I remember there was a game, like, about that movie or based on that movie on Disney whatever, and I used to play it 24/7. Like, I used to religiously play this game.
I love that. We should, after we finish recording,
Oh my gosh, yes, we should see if
find
it's
it
still
and
on.
play it.
Yeah. Oh my god, that would be so cool.
That'd be
Because
so
I used to play
fun.
all those games. Like, I know Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, they had a
Yeah.
game, and Hannah Montana had, like, a dress-up game that I used to, like, play online. And That's So Raven probably had a game, but I can't really remember it right now.
I don't know why, because I never watched this show, but I used to play this Arthur game. Like, I
Love that.
never watched the show Arthur. I don't know why, but I just never did. And there's this game on, like, PBS Kids or whatever, and I don't remember the whole thing, but there's, like, a treehouse, and I played that all the time.
I love that.
I don't know why, because I didn't know the show. Like, I was just
Booling, just hanging.
booling.
I love that. No, I used to play literally any, like, online game I
Yeah.
used to play. Like Pop Tropica. We
still
still
play-
play
I was
Pop
playing that
Tropica.
at work today.
Literally, I was playing it, like, what time is it now? Like, I can't read. 6:40.
Yeah.
I was playing it probably around 3 o'clock-ish when you were leaving. And I played that for a minute. So,
Yeah.
like, and
I
Club
played that
Penguin
for a
we've been
long
playing a lot lately.
Yeah.
I'm playing a lot
I played
of
so
CPR.
much Webkins when I was a kid. I had
Oh
like
my
9
gosh,
of those.
yeah, I had so many. And my house, do you remember you could build
Yeah.
those houses? Mine was huge.
Mine too.
And mine were so, like, bougie too. Like, oh my gosh, I used to have the nicest, like, kitchen and, like, living room. Oh my goodness.
Did you ever play Neopets?
Neopets. I
I
did
love
used to play
Neopets.
Neopets with the huge eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Oh my gosh. I forgot what I had, like, a dog of some sorts. I'm pretty sure it was a Dalmatian. I
Wait,
don't know.
what?
Like, Neopets. Oh, you could buy, like, a Neopet.
Oh, could you?
Yeah. But like, that's how
Yeah.
I started playing it. But yeah, it's like an online game.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's
I did
cool.
play it. It was,
love that.
like, with Webkins, you needed a pet.
Yeah.
But with Neopets, I'm pretty sure you can make an account without one.
Yeah, you could, because I never had like
But
an
I had
actual
one.
physical
I only had
thing.
one. Whereas with Webkins, everyone had, like, 1,000 Webkins.
Yeah. I
Oh my
had
gosh,
1
that was
million
crazy.
Webkins.
I remember there used to be this store in my town. I forget what it was called. But they used to sell Webkins, like, and that was the place to go. Like, that was the hot spot of my town. And I remember for any event, like, whether I had a dance recital, ooh, I just hit the microphone. Whether I had a dance recital or, like, something like my birthday or Christmas or anything, my grandma used to always get me a Webkins.
Ugh.
And it was the best.
That's
I loved it.
Incredible.
No,
I
it was
love Webkins.
so, oh
What was your first Webkin?
Oh my gosh, I can't even remember.
That's embarrassing. My first Webkin.
I think I had a dog.
Mine was a little blue hippo, and I named him Barney. Because I thought Barney, like the purple dinosaur, I thought Barney was a hippo for so long, because my mom never let me watch Barney as a kid, so like I had no idea. So I thought he was a hippo, because he kind of looked like a hippo.
Yeah, no, I get that.
And so I named him after that, and then I found out, like, a year ago that he was a dinosaur. And I was like, excuse me, what?
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Yeah, I did not know he was a dinosaur until, like, very recently.
I think mine was like a brown dog, and it had like weird fur, not fur, but it was like stringy hair, kind of.
Like the tan one with like the brown spots.
Yes.
I know exactly.
I'm pretty sure that was my first, but I don't remember. I remember I tried to name one of my Webkins Penelope, but it said that it was like inappropriate or something. But now I'm an adult. Oh, that was like weird to say. Now I'm old, and I still don't understand if that's inappropriate.
I don't think so.
I can't think of any reason that it would be inappropriate. Like, literally a single one.
Maybe you spelled it wrong.
No, I spelled it Penepole or whatever. Like, I spelled
Penepole?
Penepole. Penopple. That's how I spelled it. Penopole.
It's Penelope.
Well, maybe I did spell it wrong.
Penelope.
But I did, like, it looked like Penelope but even Penopole is not inappropriate. Penopole? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah,
I had some weird names. Like, I had very, like, straightforward names. Like, I remember having a dolphin. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, did you have any, like, underwater ones?
I think I had, like, a seahorse.
Yeah, whenever they would go into different parts of your house that weren't, like, underwater rooms, they would have to wear the bubble. Yeah, oh my god. That's so, oh my gosh, I heard Webkins kind of fell off the rocker now. Like, I hear that it's bad now.
I also hear that. And
I hear that you need to be, like, a member and
can
stuff.
confirm, because I tried to get back into my account
I don't remember any of my
And
information.
it was not great. I also don't think I got into the account, because I made that when I was, like, 9. And I forgot, you know?
Yeah, no, I mean, I've had mine for years. I remember I had, like, when we had, like, a desktop computer at my house, I had a shortcut saved on the desktop that was recipes. Like, you know how you could get, like, a stove or something, and it would make, or, like, a blender, and it would make, like, a bunch of stuff. I remember I used to have, and it was this huge thing. I'm pretty sure I had, like, anything you could possibly make. Like, you'd have to buy, like, a hot dog and peppermints and, like, this, and you could make a sloppy jalopy. Like, I remember making, like, all that stuff, and I used to be, like, dedicated to making stuff. Like, I was a chef.
Maybe you should actually be a chef in real life.
Oh my god, wouldn't that be wild?
Go to culinary school.
Wouldn't that be wild if I pulled up on the first day of culinary school and I was like, so what inspired you to become a chef? And I was just like, Webkin.
And everybody else in the room is like,
finally someone said it.
They're all
my gosh.
How could you say something so controversial?
But so brave. Oh so my gosh, yeah. No, I used to make so much stuff on Webkins. And my favorite game was the Go Googles one. Were they called Googles?
Yeah. Yo, I had one of those.
Yeah, I don't think... I might have, actually.
I
think I had a white one.
Platypus things, but they only had, like, 2 feet.
And they were, like, long. They looked like a bowling pin, kind of.
Yeah, they did.
But I remember that was my favorite game. Go Google was, like, my tea, because I don't even remember how you played. It was, like, you jump or something. I don't know.
I liked the Cash Cow one.
Cash Cow, yes.
And then you always got the wishing well every day.
The wishing
and you spin the wheel.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Man, I miss Webkins.
I miss Webkins too.
I miss being a child in general.
I kind of do too. Like, part of me doesn't, because now I can, like, do things.
Like,
but
it's nice to be independent, but also childhood was just a time of...
So, like, nothing mattered. And, like, it was always summertime. I don't know why, but, like, whenever I think back to my childhood, it's either, like...
no school year.
Yeah, I know. Like, it was either Christmas or, like, Thanksgiving or summer. Like, I, like, fall, as in Halloween to Christmas, which I know isn't really fall, but, like, that time of year is the most nostalgic time of year for me. Like, I feel like a little kid. And summer. Like, literally, I feel like a little kid 100% of the time. Like, Halloween to Christmas and all of summer, I feel like I'm 10 years old, and it's so nice.
September and the beginning of October, and then like January to May, you just feel terrible.
I feel old, yeah. And I do. Like today,
so
we were saying how it felt like summer because we had the window open and like
it was such a nice day today.
it was so sunny and we were like playing Pop Tropica and
we were,
I was like, oh my gosh,
and we were listening to the Teen Beach
Teen
movie
Beach
soundtrack because we watched the Disney Channel original movie, or DCOM if you will, Teen Beach movie last night with our good friends, and it's a classic. I mean, it didn't come out that long ago. It was like 2011.
Yeah, I think I was gonna say I think it came out pretty recently.
But it's so freaking good, and it's full of bops.
I have never seen Teen Beach Movie before yesterday, and I will like honestly say I've seen a slew of musical DCOMs, and this one had some freaking, like the Falling Free. I don't know what it's called. That one is, I don't know if we can sing it, so we won't. But it slapped.
But there are so many like good songs
and, like,
in it.
Underratedly good song. And the dance numbers were so good.
Yeah, the choreography is just like shocking.
It was, everything about it was kind of good, other than like the plot.
I mean, the plot and the acting is not good.
But like,
but everything else besides that, it's a DCOM. They're never like good,
no.
But they're fun.
No, yeah.
You have a good time with your gal pals while you watch them.
What was, either growing up or now, like, what was your favorite DCOM? Because I was a Disney Channel girl. Like, this was tea for me.
I don't know. I gotta think about this for a minute.
I'm trying to think what mine was.
I was a big fan of Lemonade Mouth.
Lemonade Mouth.
That one was really good with Bridget Mendler.
I remember really liking the Wizards of Waverly Place movie, but that doesn't really count because that's like the Wizards of Waverly Place.
I loved the show, but the movie I was not a big fan of.
I don't know why, but that's like the
from,
only
like,
thing. Yeah,
the rest of the show,
I get that.
You know?
Yeah. Because it seemed very different. Like, whenever they made movies, like the Zack and Cody movie,
the Hannah Montana movie.
The Hannah Montana movie is so good, though. Literally, you cannot change my mind.
I love how, like, an entire town finds out, but then they're all like, oh, we just won't tell anyone. I'm like, that is some BS, big stupid. But, you know, oh well. I also liked, do you remember that movie, Read It and Weep?
Yes, but
with the girl that looks like Bridget Mendler, but it's not Bridget Mendler.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen it, but I definitely know what you're talking about.
I was a big fan of that bad boy. And Starstruck, of course.
Yeah, I did really like.
Now
and Geek Charming.
Arrested.
I hope
Geek Charming was good.
I really liked Geek Charming.
Yeah.
There Frenemies. Everyone watched that. What else was there? I can't even think now.
Cadet Kelly.
Kelly.
Duff. The Lizzie McGuire movie. I watched that like recently. Not recently, but maybe like a year or two ago, and it was such tea. Like, I was so like. I watched it like a couple years ago, and I was like,
no,
what?
it's so freaking good. Paolo can rot in prison.
No spoilers, but Paolo is a scumbag. Dirt human.
Oh my god, Paolo! Oh my gosh, and then Lizzie McGuire sang with Lizzie McGuire. I didn't realize that was Lizzie McGuire until like I was older, and someone like tweeted it, and I was like, wait a minute, what? What else was there? Oh my gosh, Minutemen. Oh
my gosh.
Sky High, like all those movies that came out at like that time.
Loved Sky High.
Good.
I still do. It's such a good movie.
Oh my god, no, those are great.
I don't remember Minutemen. Do you remember
I remember Minutemen very well. It had Allie. Oh my god, Cowbells with Allie and AJ.
That was good. Hatching Pete with the guy from Good Luck Charlie.
What's his name? Napped. Mitchell Musso. He voiced Jeremy. Mitchell Musso.
Wait, what?
The guy from Hannah Montana?
Yeah.
Mitchell Musso. He played Oliver.
Yeah,
and
Hannah Montana.
And he voiced Jeremy in Phineas and Ferb. You didn't know that?
No. Wait, what are you talking about?
Mitchell Musso was in Hatching Pete.
Yeah, but wait, he was?
Yes.
I thought that was the guy from Good Luck Charlie.
No. Wait, hold on. Let me Google
We gotta do some research. We clearly don't know what we're talking about.
Oh, now that I think about it, it is the guy from Good Luck Charlie.
Okay, good. I'm not crazy. Yeah. I had no idea.
Oh, no, but Mitchell Musso is in it. Musso. They're both in it.
Oh, they're both
We're both right. Yeah,
Yay.
They're both in it. Okay, we're
Everybody's
good.
A winner
Oh my
today.
gosh, and the girl from Sunny with a Chance, Chelsea, I don't think that was her name. Yeah. Was it Chelsea
The girl
Stahl?
from Starstruck, too?
Yeah, but no, that's definitely not her. She's from something. Hold on. Let me look up the cast of Hatching Pete. 2009. Oh my gosh. Do you remember Tiffany Thornton? That was her name. She was the girl from Sunny with a Chance. Not Chelsea Staub.
Yeah.
I don't know what. Chelsea Staub was probably from whatever it's called.
So random.
Not So Random.
I don't know what Chelsea Staub is from, besides Starstruck.
I was going to say she's probably from Ant Farm, but she doesn't look like the girl from... Oh, no. She's from Jonas.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. She
Ant Farm
was
such a good show.
Yo, Ant Farm was good. Okay, what were we talking about again?
Hatching Pete.
Hatching Pete.
And then you went off on a Mitchell Musso rant. I got 100% lost.
Hatching Pete. Do you remember Luck of the Irish? They would play that every single, like, St. Patrick's Day.
I don't think I ever saw that one.
Oh my gosh. It's like this kid, he's Irish, and his, like, family owns, like, a company or something like that, and he has to, like, stop the evil, like, leprechauns or something, I don't even know, from, like, taking over their company. I don't really remember the plot, but I do remember this one guy being like, man, everything good always happens to you, and he's like, and then he, like, gets shrunk down or something. I don't even remember. But I do very clearly remember watching that every single, what's it called, St. Patrick's Day. Oh man, they had such good movies.
And then there was like the classic like Camp Rock High School Musical.
Camp Rock is so good.
Camp Rock is underrated.
Underrated.
High School Musical?
I love High School Musical, but I do think it's a little overrated.
Yeah, I love it too. The second one is the best one. The third one can die.
Really? I do like the third one, but the second one is like definitely the best.
By far, I think.
Yeah, the first one's like a classic. Second one is untouchable. It's so good. The third one I still like just because it's High School Musical, but I will
kind of like Shrek.
Yeah, okay. But I will 100% agree. I actually watched High School Musical 3. So like we had baccalaureate at my high school the night before like our graduation, and I remember after baccalaureate some of my friends came over and we had like a sleepover, and we were like,
I don't know what that word that you're saying.
What, baccalaureate?
Is. Yeah.
Oh, it's like a church ceremony.
Oh,
I know. I went to public school. Oh my god.
Okay, anyways, continue.
Bless you. It's like a church ceremony, and it's supposed to be like, I don't even know. It was optionals because I went to public school. But it was like blessing the graduates or whatever. I don't remember.
Sure.
I had to go because I was the vice president of our class, so I forcibly had to go. But that was probably a poor description of it. But yeah, it's basically a church service before high school graduations.
Cool.
But so some of my friends came over after baccalaureate, and we had a sleepover at my house, and we were like, we're gonna watch all the High School Musicals because we were like graduating. And we got through like the first one and we fell asleep. And then the next day we woke up and we watched the third one the morning of our graduation. And it was so like surreal, and it was just really weird.
That's crazy.
Because we were like, oh my gosh, like that's gonna be us.
In like 5 minutes.
Yeah, oh my
we gotta go.
That was the best time though, let me tell you. Like right before, so like seniors, we had to have our grades due like a week before, and you technically still had to show up, but like no one really did. You had to, so like let's just say there were 5 school days until graduation. You had to go to like 2 of them. And then the other days we had like a senior breakfast, practice for graduation, practice, and then pick up your caps and gowns and you can leave. And so we went, oh my gosh, that was so fun. We went, what's it called, mini golfing, and we went out for ice cream, and it was literally just, summer is the best. I've been like lusting for summer lately.
I have not.
It's just the best time. Like you can, oh my god, go out for ice cream, and like the sunsets are so beautiful, and I always just drive with like all my windows down.
I do that no matter what time of year it is. It can be the middle of January and snowing, and I'll be like, I'll just roll down my window a little bit.
No, but I remember like driving home from dance or my friend's house or school or like whatever it was, and like the sun, oh my god, and like going to my friend's house, and it's just, I love summer. It's and I recently started liking summer. Like, before I was like, I get bored during summer, but then I started working and I could drive and, like, actually go do stuff. And now I just love it. It's such, and everyone's happy.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a positive time of year, and it's so fun. And I'm making money because I'm working in the summer, but.
Yeah, that's always a plus. Making money.
What's
I don't
your
care
favorite
about
time of year? Do you like fall?
I'm a winter gal.
Winter.
I do love winter. Snow is my favorite weather.
I like snow.
very disappointed with the amount of snow we've gotten this year. We've had, like, 2 snowfalls.
I will say this is very unusual. Like, I'm from Pennsylvania, which I know isn't New York, but it's close enough.
It's close.
This is very, very unusual. Normally, we've had substantially more snowstorms.
I mean, I think we're going to get more because people that I've talked to have said
March
that winter
is
comes later.
Big time,
Yeah.
Like,
that's how it is in Colorado, where I'm from, too.
Yeah.
So.
Like, February, March is, like, a big snow time. But usually we do have, like, a couple by now. Like, it should have snowed more than it did.
Maybe we'll get one tomorrow.
It is supposed to snow, I don't know when, but, like, next week it is supposed to snow,
we
which
did have
excites
a snow
me.
day on
Yes,
Tuesday.
we had our first snow day. Like,
it's so exciting.
We did have, like, classes are canceled after, like, 6 o'clock one day, like, last semester.
But, like, that didn't
But that didn't count because, like, no one had a class.
But yeah, on
we
Tuesday,
had our classes canceled.
well, on Monday night, we got a text that was like, classes before 12:45 p.m. will be canceled tomorrow. So we're like, okay, we'll sleep into like 11.
That didn't even matter because my first class was at 12:45, so I was like, I literally don't care.
I had a 9:35, so I was like,
you care.
I don't have to go to that. But then I had a 12:45. But then we woke up and we saw the text that said, all classes are canceled.
My gosh,
I woke up for 0.2 seconds and heard Eliza go, yes, and then I fell back asleep because I knew what it meant.
Yeah, no, literally, I remember I woke up and I was like I couldn't see, and I was just like, and I was like looking at my phone, I went, yes, and you said, and I went, classes are canceled, and you went,
yeah, I was awake for a very short amount of time.
That was me this morning. I kept waking up, looking at my phone and seeing it was the morning, so I just went back to sleep. Like, it was like 10:55, and I was like, it's a little early for me.
Yeah, I woke up at like 10:15, and I was like, and then I fell back to sleep until 11:30.
No, but, like, what things make you nostalgic? Because I have very, like, specific key things that, like, make me feel, like, not necessarily like I'm a child, but, like, in my, like, happy place. I don't even know. Not even happy place, but, like, nostalgic. Let's just keep nostalgic.
Man, I don't know. Wait, you start with some of yours.
I mean, I've said most of mine. For me, it's, like, summer, and I love going out for ice cream. Like, in the summer, my mom... Oh, my gosh, I love this. My mom and I, we always, like, go out for ice cream because she loves vanilla ice cream, and there's just, like, little place in town that we would always go out, and it's so good. And my brother and I would sometimes go to the movies, and we would walk and get ice cream, and it was so nice. Aww. And, like, I will say, I do like coming from a small town. I don't like the small town I came from. But, like, during the summer, living in a small town is just, like, it's the most, like, movie thing ever. Because it's, like, so sweet and, like, quaint. And, oh, my gosh, one of my favorites is... on Memorial Day or 4th of July, I always just sit in, like, on my porch and watch, like, all the fireworks because there's literally no buildings, so, like, you can see.
Nice.
And on Memorial Day, there's always this carnival, and it's so nice. Like, it doesn't matter that I'm not, like, 10 anymore, but it's just so fun and enjoyable.
That's nice.
I love it. I love, like, anything. And, like, vacations sometimes aren't my favorite because I do just like being home, you know what I mean? But, like, it's so, I love it. Like, everything about it, the warm, like, everything is so nice. I love summer. And, like I said, only recently, like, probably when I was 16 or 17, like, whenever I could, probably 17 because I could actually drive.
Yeah.
Then I just, like, fell in love with summer because I had this freedom that I loved it.
Yeah.
I still love it. I can't wait for summer. But yeah, it was excellent. Have you thought about it?
I have thought about it.
Oh, yes,
I think
I'm so excited.
One big thing that I didn't really realize, like, until very recently, but, like, since coming to college, because, you know, we're in New York now, and I'm from Colorado, but, like, when I go back to Colorado and I see the mountains, it's so nostalgic, because, like, that's just, like,
yeah, because you have real mountains.
We have very real mountains. We have the Rocky Mountains.
I'm from Pennsylvania. We have the Appalachian Mountains, which are hills.
Yeah, we have big fat mountains.
Yeah, you have big ones.
And I would go camping pretty much every summer when I was a kid.
That's so cute. I used to go camping a lot.
Yeah, and I have several friends that have, like, their families have, like, little cabins up in the mountains that we could go spend the night at. And it was so cute and fun. And so now, like, now I miss the mountains. I didn't really
Right.
like at the beginning of the year, but then after I went home for like Thanksgiving and I saw the mountains, I was just like, dang, I miss being around the mountains. They're so pretty to look at.
I also really like thunderstorms. Like, Pennsylvania gets 1,000 thunderstorms, like, an hour. And so, like, I just always liked it. And I always liked the, like, feeling after it rains. And it's just, oh, my gosh. Now I, like, miss... Like, I want to be home right now. And, like... Like, my favorite thing is, like, having all the windows open, because my house is literally just all windows, and just, like, we would always have the windows open, and my cats would sit on the windowsills and just lay there all day and listen to the birds. It's just, and Big Brother's on. Like, Big Brother's on for Celebrity Big Brother in January, February, but, like, it's not the same. It's just, I want to be home now. Or snow days. I will say, I do love, like, on Tuesday, that was, like, the best snow day
that
ever.
was so good.
That was, oh my gosh, that was great.
I love snow days. I love, like, sitting there at home, and, because my house, at the front of it, we have, like, these big windows.
And it's
like,
super
3
light.
big ones. Yeah, so we'll open up all the curtains and see just, like, the foot of snow that's on the ground, and it's still coming down, and it's so peaceful and just quiet, and then I'll just, like, put on Bob Ross in the background or something, or like a little movie, and I'll make some hot chocolate.
Oh, hot chocolate!
Ice cream.
Because my mom used to make me like hot chocolate on snow, and she used to, if she was home, which she usually was, make me like pancakes and stuff.
Yeah.
And this is completely unrelated, but my dad and I, we always watch like TV together, like so we'll sit in our basement, and my mom's there too, but she's like asleep.
That's
so
me.
My dad and I just like watch like basketball or TV or something, and like so whenever the news is on, I always kind of think of him because he always watches the news, and I just
I love that.
I miss my family. Yeah. But it's. Now I'm sad.
Don't be sad.
No, I'm excited because I'm excited to be here. I don't remember who I was talking to last night, but I did not think I would feel as at home at college.
Yeah, same.
Like, I knew that I would feel comfortable at college, like, especially when getting here, but I always kind of, in my mind, thought I would be like, oh, I'm at college, not like I'm at home.
Yeah, but
because
I feel like really
I feel
at home
very,
here.
very, very comfortable and very at home.
Like, when I was home for,
Very
like,
peaceful.
actually back in Colorado for break, it felt weird, you know?
Yeah,
like,
it does
I'm
feel
so
weird.
used to being here now
I
that
felt
it's weird there.
very, like, big. Like, I don't know why, but my house felt really small. I don't know if that makes sense.
That's very weird because our dorm room is tiny.
I know, and it doesn't make sense, but, like, it was weird. I just felt like I'd been gone for so much longer than I had been, and it is nice. It was nice going back to my dance studio and my, like, school even, all fests, but it's so nice.
Yeah, it's so nice being here. I was, like, really nervous to come live in a dorm because I was, like, I was so nervous because it's just such a small space, and I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna live, like, with another human in this tiny room. But, like, it's
especially
like,
we didn't know it. Like, we didn't pick to live with each other.
We got
did
randomly
random.
put together. And, like,
obviously it worked out. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I was so worried. I was like, I'm gonna have to be in a tiny room with this person, like,
that you've never met
all the time. But it turned out to be so fun.
It was.
We get along super well, and, like,
it's
you don't need as much space as you think.
No, you don't.
Like,
I'm good with this.
Yeah, I'm good with, like, half of this room, and my bedroom at home is probably, like, vaguely smaller than this room, but, like, about
different,
this size.
yeah.
And, like, I don't need all that space.
I'm not gonna lie, when I'm at home, my room is constantly a disaster.
Yeah, me too.
Like, disaster mess, not gonna lie. And I'm not, like, the cleanest person, but I do keep it, like, pretty straightened up.
We keep our room pretty
like,
tidy.
pretty neat. And my mom is always like, why can't you, like, do this to your room at home? And I'm like, I have a very small amount of space that I value, and I want to keep it livable.
Yeah, you want to keep
with
it
my
nice.
room, like, I don't need the, like, floor next to my closet. You know what I mean? Like, I need everything that I have.
You
so,
need
like,
your desk, you need your bed. That's pretty much all you have.
That's pretty much it.
You need your closet.
Yeah, I can't
but,
really
like, at
keep
home,
it a mess.
Like, there's so much extra room, and
to make it messy.
If your room's messy, you can just go out to, like, the living room and lay on the couch or whatever.
Yeah, because I'm never, like, when I'm home, I am never in my room. I'm always in the living room or the basement. Like, if I'm in my room, I'm sleeping.
Yeah, I'm pretty much always in the living room or asleep on my bed. Sometimes both at the same time. Sometimes I nap on the couch.
I just thought of another thing that makes me really nostalgic. I was talking about this yesterday. On Fridays, I would come home from school, and since I was a senior, I could leave early, so I would always be home, and I didn't have, like, musical practice or dance or anything like that, so I would come home super early. I'd sleep for literally hours. I'd probably sleep until, like, 6 o'clock when my mom or dad or someone came home with pizza, because we have pizza every Friday at my house. And I would eat pizza and watch BuzzFeed Unsolved, and then I would go downstairs and watch, like, 10 minutes of whatever my dad was watching and just, like, fall asleep again. And when I woke up, like, both of my parents had already gone to bed, so I would just, like, watch whatever random crap, like, was on TV, and then I'd go, like, to bed. And it was, it's just so nice. And, oh my God, I keep telling, I'm, like, excited now. My favorite thing about summer is that it's light until, like, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
That is
I do really like that.
favorite thing. Like, July is my favorite time of year because it'll be, like, 6 o'clock and it'll be, like, light. And then it's 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock is, like, my favorite time in the summer because, it's just so
I do
peaceful.
really like that about summer. That is probably my least favorite thing about winter is how it gets dark at, like, 4:30 because then it feels so late and you're like, man, I'm ready to go to bed. And then you look at the clock and it's, like, 6 p.m. and you're like, well, can't go to bed for another 4 hours.
What are some things here that make you feel, like, the most, not comfortable, but, like, peaceful? Like, what are the most, I guess comfortable. Yeah, I guess that is a good word. Like, comforting things that you do here. Because I know what mine is.
Man, I don't know.
I'll go first, then you will go.
First. I need to think.
I got, like, string lights for Christmas. And they're super bright, which I love. I literally love those lights. And I would, like, just turn these lights, like, the main ceiling light off, and I'll just turn on the, like, secondary lights, like, either my desk light or those string lights, and I'll just, like, sit in my bed and just, like, go on my phone or watch Fargo or, like, whatever. And it is so, like, I feel so at home and so comfortable and so peaceful and nostalgic and, like, all the fantastic things that you could feel, I feel. And it's excellent. I love it.
I love doing that, too.
It's just so nice.
So nice. I love when we both do that together and we say 0 words to each other for, like, 4 hours.
Which is
and then one of us goes,
Wanna get
mind
food?
if I turn these lights off? And then we go to bed. Or one of us goes, do you want to go get food? And the other one's like, yeah.
No, it's always, yeah, I'm starving.
We're always
just, like,
on the same page.
Starve ourselves, like, while we're watching our shows in the dark.
Sit here for 5 hours in the dark, and then one of us is like, I'm hungry, and the other one's like, I'm starving.
I've been waiting for you to say that.
That's literally most of our relationship is just being like,
You want to get food?
You want to get food? Yeah, I'm super hungry.
My favorite thing is, since you always wake up, like, substantially before me, is whenever I wake up, I'm barely awake, and you're like, do you want to go get food? And I'm like, yes! Yes, awesome. I want to get food!
That was us this morning.
I literally, my eyes had just opened, and you were like, want to get food? And I was like, I'm starving!
That happens like every weekend without fail. Because you wake up at like 12:30.
I wake up late.
And I wake up also late, but not quite as late. Like 11 or 11:30.
Yeah.
So I've been up for like an hour. Not up, but like awake. Yeah. I'm always down in my bed, but I'm awake. And then I'm like, ooh, she's moving. Oops, she's turned on her phone. You want to get food? And then we always go get, like, pancakes.
Pancakes. I got French toast today. I was changing it up.
I got a breakfast burrito because I was feeling a little crazy. It was not very good.
One of my favorite things ever is just having, like, all the time in the world, like, not being in a rush. Like, when you're getting, like, taking a shower and, like, blasting music. Or, like, when you're doing your makeup or your hair or whatever, and you can, like, just hang out and, like, listen to music or listen to a podcast or whatever and just chill. Like, and then when I'm driving somewhere, like, I can just drive for as long as I want. I'm in like, there's a Walmart, like, close to my house, and sometimes I have to go, like, get stuff, and it is the nicest thing because the way to get there is, like, all back roads. And so I just drive with my windows down, and I usually don't listen to music if I have my windows down because I just want to, like, listen to, like, the gravel under my tires. It's just, oh my god, I'm wearing dresses. It's just, I want summer.
Yeah.
What
Talking about it this much, I do like summer.
What about you? Like, what are... Oh, you said that you also like sitting in the dark with our secondary lights.
Sitting in the dark. I like napping.
I love napping.
I love leaving only the window open.
The window open.
Yeah, I love having the window open.
And you could just listen. Like, we had the window open earlier, and it just felt so, like, peaceful.
Yeah, because it was, like, a really nice day today. Like, it wasn't too hot, but it wasn't cold. And so we just had the window open. We were just chilling, listening to some funky jams.
It was so nice.
It was so nice. And our suite mates are out of town this weekend.
Yeah, because we have a long weekend. Yeah.
Happy President's Day.
Happy President's Day to all the presidents.
So they're both, like, going home, but we're not. So we're just, like, blasting our Teen Beach movie. And living our best lives.
Because I do love winter. Like, I love all seasons for different... Like, every season that I'm in, I love.
Yeah.
Like, fall, I love because I love the weather, for starters. It's always so cool.
Fall's probably my second favorite.
Yeah, and I like... Everyone's just really happy in fall. Yeah. And it's, like, the beginning of the school year.
And there's Halloween.
And I do like school. I know that there's, like, an anti-school thing. I do like school, so the beginning of school always kind of excited me. And winter, because I love Christmas.
Especially this year, like, coming to college. That was, like, so exciting. Yeah. But also I was terrified.
Oh, sure. And winter, snow,
it's just
sledding.
Peaceful and, like, quiet.
It's quiet,
The world feels just, like, calm.
Mm-hmm. And it's just, oh my god, I love the clothes too.
Vibes. I love spring because then it's like everything's coming back to life.
Yes, and
there's like flowers.
Yes,
it always smells so good in spring.
Well, I actually hate the smell because I like have really bad allergies in the spring. Yeah. So like for me, I'm like, as you will trust me, when it gets to like April, you're not going to want to be near me because my eyes are always red. My nose is always running. I shout out to my mom because she told me that she listens to these. Whenever I wake up, I sneeze about 2,000 times, and I bet she can, like, attest to that.
Oh,
in the spring, I sneeze.
I'm very glad that I don't get seasonal allergies.
1,000 times. I do. But spring, it's so pretty. And
it's so nice. And everything's just, like, coming back.
Yeah, oh my god. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating profusely.
Oh.
But yeah, I love being alive in the seasons. It's just, oh my gosh. Now I miss everything. You know what I mean?
But hey, we've got winter right now.
We've got winter, and it's gonna snow.
Yeah.
And it's like cool. Like, thank you, climate change.
Yeah.
Because now it's like cool and not freezing. But it's, oh my god. I love being alive. I'm like, I was sad for a little bit because then I was like, oh, I can't experience these like feelings until summer. But like,
but that's coming up.
Not even that, but I just feel like excited to be alive now.
Yeah.
This is a deep episode.
This is deep.
We were gonna talk about like TV shows and like
and then we got fully off of that very quickly.
And I was like, when I was 7 years old, I once had a scoop of mint chocolate chip ice cream, and that ice cream changed my life. It changed my outlook of summer. Oh my god! Look at the waves on this. Look at how loud it got when I did.
Yes.
No,
I love mint chocolate chip ice cream.
I do too. What's your favorite like non-boring kind? Like you can't say like chocolate.
I'm a big fan. This is like a little I don't know if this counts as boring, but I'm like, I love like the Moose Tracks ice cream or something. It's like chocolate with like the fudge swirls or like little cups of like peanut butter or whatever.
I don't know how many Pennsylvania listeners we have, but Nittany Paws ice cream is the Nittany Lions are like the Penn State mascot. And Nittany Paws, it's basically that. So freaking good. It has little like peanut butter cups in them, and it's like fudge. Oh, that is my favorite. Like, whenever I go to that ice cream place in my town, I always get Nittany Paws.
My other favorite ice cream is peppermint ice cream, but I like that more in the winter. It's so
I've
good.
never had that.
It's got, like, little pieces of, like, candy canes in it.
Ooh, I love candy canes.
It's bright pink, and it is so delicious. I love having that around Christmas time with, like, a hot chocolate. Sometimes if I'm feeling crazy, I'll make hot chocolate and then put a scoop of the peppermint ice cream inside.
Because I love peppermint hot chocolate.
Me too.
You know what's disgusting?
What?
White hot chocolate. Have you ever had that? I don't like white chocolate.
I don't like white chocolate either.
But white hot chocolate? It tastes like hot milk.
Yeah.
It's gross. I don't know. If you like white hot chocolate, you can click off of this.
You can unsubscribe.
Immediately. Oh my gosh, no. Oh yeah. TTT. All of this is so fun. And it's going to sound really weird, but like in the summer, I always like have to go to like barbecues or graduation parties or like this and that. And like, this is going to sound weird, but like having a soda at those is very like nostalgic.
Like the canned sodas.
Yeah, like I don't drink a ton of soda. So like to just, like, have that in the summer.
They're always, like, all wet because they're in a cooler
And the
with all the
thing,
ice.
Yes. You understand.
And you, like, dig around to find the one you want,
yes,
and you rip it out, and it goes...
Just, yeah, like I said, just having the time to, like, do my makeup and, like, spend an hour doing that. Like, oh, my God.
You know what I was thinking about earlier today that I could really go for? Pigs in a blanket.
Oh,
that's like a really weird craving, but like just the little tiny hot
like
dogs
the
with
mustard.
the croissant.
Oh man, I
Or
haven't
not a
had one of
croissant,
those.
but the crust
I know what you're
rolls,
talking. Like the puff pastry kind
Yeah,
of.
those things are so
Those are
freaking
good.
I
I haven't
thinking
had a
about them
hot
earlier.
dog in the longest time, and
I
I
don't really-
love hot dogs.
I don't really often have hot dogs,
They have them at
but they're
the
pretty
student
good.
center.
Do they?
Do I need to bleep that?
No.
I don't know. Okay, well they have them there.
It's a student center.
But well, in the last episode,
Liam was
just-
being a little
he was being a little quirky.
quirky.
Yeah, but I used to have.
Shout out to Liam. I know he's not listening.
Yeah, he's definitely not listening. He listened to the episode he was in, and that was it.
Yeah, T.
But I used to
well.
have hot dogs at work. And my dad used to, because I worked at a golf course, and he would come in, and whenever he played golf, he would get a hot dog. I miss my dad. I should call my dad.
Yeah. Call
And
him
my mom.
tonight.
Shout out to my mom. And my brother. I should just call my entire family.
Yeah, aren't they all together?
They
your
are. Oh
brother
my
went
gosh, I
home.
should FaceTime them probably tomorrow. It's 7. They're
You
going
can
to
do
bed
it
soon. They're, listen. The second my mom sits down in, like, her rocking chair, like, that sounds like she's, like, an old lady. Like,
That's
it's like
me.
a recliner, but it rocks. She is
Oh.
out.
That's me.
Like, the cat will jump on her lap, and she's done.
Oh. I had a dream about your mom the other night.
Oh, yeah, tell it.
Oh my gosh, this is kind of embarrassing. But, like, I kind of woke up because Eliza's alarm went off before mine because she had to get up for work, and I didn't have class until, like, 3 p.m., so I was snoozing. And then I woke up to her alarm, but then I guess I fell back asleep because I remember it was, like, 9:15, and I remember when I was awake, I looked at the clock, and I thought, shouldn't she be at work? Because normally you have work at 9.
9.
But you were running late.
I
But
was
I guess
running
I
very late.
fell back asleep because I remember it being 9:15, but then I fell back asleep, and in my dream I was like, why aren't you at work? And Eliza goes, well, my mom just knocked on our door and told me that she was cancer free. And I was like,
Yay,
what?
Congrats, Mom.
So,
even though
Terry-
you've never had cancer, that I know of. And
Yeah.
hopefully you never do.
Yeah.
But congrats
Well,
to
according
everyone
to
who
my
is
dream.
cancer free.
Yay, good for you.
Good, congratulations. That is very exciting.
Thanks for making Eliza late to work.
Yeah, no, literally. I was very pleased that my boss was not mad.
Yeah.
Okay, so is there anything else you want to, like, throw in there? We've been going at this for, what, like 45
Yeah.
minutes, an hour?
Yeah,
Around there.
around there.
Anything else that you want to throw in? Any ending remarks?
Yeehaw. That's it.
Happy President's Day.
Yes, happy President's Day.
So-
Happy
oh my
birthday,
gosh.
America.
Happy birthday, America. Oh, I'll, what's it called? I'll tease our next episode.
Ooh.
Since the next episode is the last episode of February, we want to do something, like, special at the end of every month. And so you will see what that is. But we're gonna maybe do a series within
Yeah.
a series.
Something
I
like
don't know.
that.
To be,
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll
we still
see,
need to
you'll see.
discuss.
yeah,
work
we
out the
have some kinks to work out. I'm very excited, though. Also,
Yeah.
I would like to say, we were talking about this earlier, 1 month from now,
Oh my gosh, yeah.
we will be in Italy,
Woohoo!
which is so
On
exciting.
our world tour.
On our world tour, so all of that, the dates will be linked in our Twitter.
Thank you guys so much for buying tickets. We would
Only
be
the
nowhere without
Italians
our
like us. Oh my god, yeah, we're going on our world tour. Oh my god. No, but we're
That's
going to
just
be
what that sounded like. But no, we're actually going
on
to
spring
Venice.
break. Yes,
Yeah.
on our spring break. That
Which
is
is so
literally the
exciting.
most exciting thing ever.
With
We'll
our
talk about
good
that
friend.
more when we get there.
Yeah.
We will still be
ways out.
posting because
Yes.
I just found out that you can schedule posts on Anchor, which
Yeah,
is incredible.
So we'll just pre-record.
We'll just pre-record, baby. So
Heck yeah.
thank you for listening. I hope
Thank
that
you for listening
I
to
hope you
Just
felt very
Brisket.
nostalgic.
I
What should
hope
we
so.
call this episode? Stop petting my foot.
We should probably call it
Reminiscing.
a scoop of mint chocolate chip that changed my life.
We'll call it.
Man, you just squawked with that.
Mint choky chip. What should we call it?
We'll come up with that later.
We'll think of something. Comment down below.
Thanks for listening to our currently unnamed episode.
Oh my god, Luna, shut up.
I hate us. Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you so much. Let me try that again. Thank you for listening.
Woohoo!
Roll the outro, baby.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening to Just Brisket, Karen. You can follow us on Twitter at JBK Podcast. Again, that's JBK Podcast.
Or you can check us out at anchor.fm/justbrisketKaren or on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more.
I'm Eliza.
I'm Camille.
See you next time.
Mwah. Totally different kiss sounds.